Welcome to Red Moon Anime. Get ready, because today we're diving into DanDaDan Episode 8, a thrilling mix of drama and jaw-dropping surprises. Let's break it all down. The episode opens with Okarun, Momo, Aira, and Turbo Granny having dinner at Momo's house. Okarun notices that Momo and Aira aren't speaking to each other. Momo assumes Aira is still upset with her for accidentally dropping a utensil on her head the other day. To clear the air, Momo apologizes to Aira and admits she overreacted. However, Momo also insists that Aira should apologize to Okarun for making fun of him, suggesting that this would set things back to normal. Aira, however, declares that she doesn't consider Momo an enemy because of the utensil incident. She believes Momo is a dangerous demon. This accusation angers Momo, who firmly denies being a demon. Aira refuses to believe her and brings up Okarun's transformation during the fight with Silky, claiming he looked just like a demon. She also casts doubt on Seiko, pointing out how young and beautiful she looks to be Momo's grandmother, concluding that both Okarun and Seiko must also be demons. In Aira's mind, Momo is the leader of this demon group, plotting to take over the world. The argument escalates, with Momo growing increasingly frustrated. Aira eventually declares that she will destroy Momo one day, and Momo, accepting the challenge, starts teasing Aira. This competition feels strange to Momo, so she refrains from involving Seiko and focuses on her own clash with Aira. Before leaving, Aira confronts Okarun, asking why he saved her so many times despite being a demon. Momo once again clarifies that he's not a demon, but Aira dismisses her words. Okarun simply replies that helping someone in need doesn't require a reason. It's just the right thing to do. This response shocks Aira, and she starts to think there might still be some humanity in Okarun. She tells him that one day she'll free him from Momo's supposed control. Blushing, she runs off, leaving Momo irritated. Meanwhile, Aira convinces herself that she's human, and Okarun is a demon, believing that no relationship should exist between them. Back at the table, Turbo Granny had her own chaotic plan to return one of Okarun's stolen golden balls. True to her unconventional style, she pitched the ball like a baseball to Seiko, who swung wildly with a bat but missed. The ball flew straight at Okarun, hitting him hard in the crotch. Okarun yelled in pain, begging them to stop. Despite the chaos, they managed to retrieve one of the golden balls, leaving everyone relieved and happy. The next day at school, Momo and Okarun discussed how to locate the remaining golden ball, but neither had any clues. Momo suggested they meet on the school roof during lunch to brainstorm. However, Okarun apologized, explaining that he needed to prepare a report during lunch. Momo then proposed meeting at an internet cafe after school. But Okarun declined again, saying he had other work to do. Feeling slightly disappointed, Momo joined her friends for lunch, but began to suspect Okarun was hiding something. One of her friends joked that he might be wooing another girl. Momo dismissed the idea, saying no girl would fall for him just by talking, but the thought of Aira lingered in her mind. Momo goes to get a cold drink and finds herself wondering why she's feeling so strange. She wants to see Okarun but decides against it, assuming he's busy working on a class report and not wanting to disturb him. However, as she passes school's backyard, she's shocked to see Okarun lying on top of Aira. Momo is overwhelmed with a mix of surprise and jealousy. The scene then shifts to explain how this situation unfolded. Earlier, Okarun had gone to the school's backyard to train, following Seiko's advice to prepare himself for future battles against dangerous monsters while searching for his missing golden ball. During his training, Aira appeared and confessed her feelings to Okarun. She then tried to kiss him, but Okarun pushed her away. Aira believed that when someone confesses their feelings, they should seal it with a kiss. She had picked up this idea from one of her father's books and a video she had watched. Okarun was stunned by her misunderstanding, explaining that this is not how things work. He couldn't believe someone as popular as Ira could be so clueless about romance. Ira admitted that while she was admired by boys, she had no actual experience with relationships. Determined, Ira tried to kiss Okarun again, but he kept pushing her away. During their back-and-forth struggle, Okarun accidentally fell on top of Ira. Back in the present, Momo sees them in this compromising position, and the cold drink slips from her hand. Heartbroken and disappointed, she turns to leave. Okarun chases after her, desperately trying to explain the misunderstanding, but Momo doesn't want to hear it. She's furious that Okarun lied to her about working on a report when, to her, it looked like he was making out with Ira. His disheveled appearance, with his shirt open and sweat on his face, only fuels her anger. Despite Okarun's attempts to explain, Momo angrily cuts him off and storms back to her classroom. There, she can't stop thinking about what she saw. Her mind spirals, and her erratic behavior worries her friends, who suspect she might be possessed by a ghost. Meanwhile, Okarun reflects on the situation, realizing he needs to come clean. He had lied to Momo about his plans because he wanted to train secretly and surprise her with his progress. Now he knows he must stop making excuses and focus on becoming stronger, not just for himself, but for Momo too. Okarun suddenly notices that his classroom has been flooded, and all his classmates are gone. As he hears a voice coming from the hallway, he steps out to investigate. The voice is from Ira. The school is eerily silent, and the world outside the windows is pitch black. Ira suspects Momo might be behind this strange phenomenon. Determined to find Momo, Okarun searches her classroom but finds it empty. Strangely, the setting feels hauntingly familiar to him. Meanwhile, Momo is alone, being hunted by a massive dinosaur-like monster that uses ripples in the water to track her movements. The creature smashes her classroom in its pursuit, but eventually gives up and leaves for the time being. Relieved but shaken, Momo begins to wonder where Okarun is. Back in the hallway, Okarun and Ira hear the distant explosion caused by the creature. Ira asks what's going on, but Okarun himself is unsure. He explains that something similar happened to him and Momo before, when they were trapped by an alien in an equally dark and bizarre dimension. Back then, defeating the alien had restored normalcy. Ira, surprised, begins questioning Okarun about the existence of aliens. Okarun confirms their reality, adding that they're even worse than ghosts. When Ira asks what aliens want from humans, Okarun speculates that they might be collecting human reproductive organs. Suddenly, a crab-headed alien wearing boxing gloves appears before them, speaking ominously. The alien attacks, and Okarun quickly saves Ira by transforming into Turbo Granny mode. He urges her to run, so he can fight the alien alone. However, mid-battle, Okarun becomes dizzy and reverts to his original form. This turn of events is revealed to be the work of the aliens from the first episode, who have returned for revenge. Ira attempts to scare the aliens with a cross, but Okarun warns her to escape, as these aliens tend to target girls. One alien uses its powers to throw Ira aside, explaining that they've adjusted the area to allow only people with high spiritual energy to enter, effectively expanding their domain. The aliens then announce their intent to take Okarun's banana. Frustrated, Okarun yells, "Why is everyone after my banana?" The aliens reveal they were impressed by Okarun's powers during their last encounter and now want to experiment on him to absorb those abilities for themselves. Okarun insists that his power is merely the result of a curse. However, the aliens suppress him, preventing him from transforming back into Turbo Granny mode. As the aliens prepare to extract Okarun's banana, Ira undergoes a shocking transformation. Her acrobatic Silky powers awaken, and she transforms into a powerful form. much like Okarun's Turbo Granny mode. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button, share it with your fellow anime fans, and subscribe to Red Moon Anime for more thrilling recaps and anime content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the game. Thanks for watching. See you in the next epic adventure.